love this. Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? How's that for quality workmanship? Big Tony's Forge of Mystery. We never close. Day, Hunter.
What you doing, Charlie? I will see if I can find you a treat later. I have fought hundreds of these battles. What is one more? The more, the merrier. You were too weak for this fight. Let us see if they have an answer for this. Your fate is sealed. another abandoned. Power of the light. I had hoped for a challenge. This is a serious predicament for you. The light's gift. Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
Do your thing. No pain, no gain. You ever wonder if those birds out there are stuck here, trapped in the Abbey's bubble? It's creepy if you think about it. Later.
curious.
These are the current priorities. Thanks, Hunter.
Just because there is talk of a slime monster lurking beneath Manhattan does not mean...
Oh, it does. Look, I know Eddie and Venom. They're not what you'd call unsore losers. And we did, kind of bury them under an old bell tower.
Has anyone seen the creature since?
Long gone by the time S.H.I.E.L.D. showed up. They go to ground when you wound their pride. In this case, underground.
Venom on the loose, licking his wounds.
Now that's a friendly neighborhood problem. So, how about we go solve it?
Do you have a question?
You gotta work on your social cues.
Worried that Venom will hold a grudge?
I wouldn't say worried. I've got...
Still think this is a good idea.
What's the worst that could happen?
He could eat one of us.
See? Could be worse. Got all the slime in the world. So, where's our slime monster?
Vampire. Vampires.
Maybe it's the Downtown Express?
Sounds like a lair.
Sounds like...
time for seconds!
Breakfast for dinner, I guess, with a side of vamp over easy.
Not so easy for the vamp.
Oh, gross, Eddie! It's hard to know who to root for in these parasite versus parasite situations.
Parasite?
A demonically possessed symbiote?
With a vampire's bloodlust.
Not good.
Come on, Eddie, don't do this!
They are definitely doing this.
I should have known that thing would crawl back to the sewers once Lilith had no use for it.
Wrong! We have no use for Lilith! We don't need her!
Tell yourself whatever you have to.
Not to interrupt, but have you really been eating those vampires, Eddie?
The rarest meat of all!
So if you are what you eat, what does that make you?
Thirsty.
I'm going for it! Just the boost I needed! Come in handy.
That thing has been trapped!
Brave. I know I wouldn't want to fight us. This is low even for you, Eddie. Moping in the sewers, scarfing down the undead. You're better than this.
We are better!
on a personal or even spiritual level, you know?
We know your blood will make us stronger than she ever could.
Not lots of people before.
Hydra didn't train you for this, huh? You can still run away. I promise we won't chase you. Oh, this should be good. That armor must be stronger than it looks. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Ready?
I've always wanted a sidekick.
This one's for you. At least you get to travel to new, exciting destinations before you get beat up. Starting to get annoying! I never thought I'd miss being chased across the city, but this
The smell is even worse down here.
He's not eating roses.
Cannot break its hold.
Sometimes I even impress myself. technology is a little rusty, but...
I knew this wouldn't be easy, but you can't give up yet.
Looks like it's up.
That once. Centuries. I cannot see.
I'm on it. It must be tough losing all the time. For like decades. Ooh, that really looked like it hurt. Guess we're not done. This is low even for you, Eddie. Moping in the sewers, scarfing down the undead. You're better than this.
Better! Bigger than Lilith! Better than you! We know your blood will make us stronger than we ever could!
He has not lost his way with words. Now that was something.
They won't know what hit.
Well executed. That thing has been trapped.
Try this on for size. You must be pretty brave. I know I wouldn't want to fight us. thought I'd miss being chased across the city, but this is really getting gross.
Now the smell is even worse down here.
He's not eating roses.
Here we go again. I do feel pretty amazing. Mercy, don't succeed. Stop. I'm going for it. Play dead. Sorry, but you had it coming.
I am impressed.
Remember the old days? As bad as this?
Good or bad, we have had enough of all of you!
I'm really getting through to him today. This one's for you.
Leave some for the rest of us. Not bothering us.
So that's how you wound up in the history books.
I appreciate your attempts to talk him down, I would settle for a knockout.
I'm not sure which is tougher, but we'll get to him either way.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
I might be a little late.
Not much has changed among the world's fanatics. You were too weak for this fight.
Energy from every pore!
Don't lose it, pal. Either of you.
He is lost. One mercy remains.
Ah, yes. The elimination of one tormented soul for the good of many. Humans do love a moral dilemma. The umami of an otherwise flavorless existence.
Mephisto.
Gesundheit. Nice mullet.
Go to hell.
There's nowhere I would rather be, but I've come on business. So let's make a deal.
Is this one of those fiddle at the crossroads scenarios, or...
No deal.
My terms are as follows. I spare Venom. I cure the symbiote of Lilith's demonic touch. I end the blood fever he's given himself, gorging on curdled vampire bile. I retch a little thinking of it.
I said, no deal.
All this, and I ask but one inconsequential thing in return. Stop the vampire uprising. The undead are bad for business.
So you cure Eddie and we keep doing what we've been doing?
Yes. Wipe them out. Remove every trace of their foul scourge from the earth. Then I will cure this pathetic creature forever.
For the last time, no.
Hold up. Give me the fine print.
Nothing much. The usual. If you should fail, you'll discover something far more threatening than the undead, namely yours truly, etc., immortal soul, yada yada.
This is a bad idea.
This, or he dies? We don't have much of a choice. I'm in.
Good. Just sign there and there. You may feel a little sting.
get him, Ed.
We should follow.
You do have a vampire war to wage. Oh, and Peter, I'll see you around.
How did he know my... Huh. All the surprises we've had so far, that was one of the weirdest. So, that's a truce then, right, Eddie?
We feel like ourselves again. Weaker, but ourselves. We will spare you. For now.
Hey, that's progress.
He didn't threaten to eat you. That is progress.
Nothing to be concerned about here.
Must be stronger than it looks. Otherwise, you're in trouble. got in your head? I've kind of missed it. Is that really what you think? I wanted that. I was trying to keep you from eating my neighbors.
Always following us, stopping us, leaving us hungry.
Well, that is kind of my job.
Now can we eat?
Your mother abandons you.
Nothing more.
A weak attempt. These new breed vampires have little sense of self-preservation. Even facing this...
Monster. Beast. Creature. What were you going to say?
new ally of ours?
We don't believe you.
They cannot possibly match your strength. No mercy for the servants. Feel my call.
We pick you. You got off easy this time.
I'm on it. Nice. Let's do this. some ice on that. You'll feel better. I see how it is. I know you mentioned a nap, but maybe a hot shower is in order? You spend a lot of time in the sewers.
What do you imply?
There's a smell. Probably not your fault, but it's a thing.
You're too kind, Peter. I'm not even there, and I know he reeks.
We are not weak.
Coming at you.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Their time is short.
Now that's a big move.
Ha! I think that's the last of them. And not a moment too soon.
Is that...
Eddie?
Well, this is awkward.
You are the man in the monster?
Something like that.
So, you okay, Eddie?
Blood! It's kidding, little joke. No, I come in peace.
For once.
Really? New kids gotta get in on this too? Hey, by the way, you're killing it out there. Respect.
Thank you. Not my first vampire war.
Eddie, are you yourself again?
Well, you mean, are we ourselves? Yeah, Lilith. She made us a monster. We did awful things. You know that's not who we are, right?
Of course.
So I'm sitting here, well, in there, thinking. I saw what you did for me. So, how about we put aside all our, you know, personal stuff?
Okay.
No, not forever. Just until this whole messed up vampire situation is figured out. Till all the innocent people are safe. I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. I don't know.
Works for me.
Shake on it. Oh. Wait a sec. Put her there, partner.
I'm there, partner.
Welcome to the Midnight Suns?
All right! Lilith isn't the only one with monsters on her side.
A Another day, another addition to the Abbey of Misfit Toys. And yes, I include myself.
You guys really put the home in home base. This is an impressive setup.
I hope the accommodations are better than what my mother provided.
Your mother gave me a lot of stuff. Most of it was grief. Thanks again for what you did for me. As if my past wasn't complicated enough, your mother added a fresh pile of regrets.
Eddie, you are here because a mutual friend believes in you.
And you mean he believes I'm trouble. And he's not entirely wrong.
I do not want you at each other's throats.
Look, Parker and I have a complicated history, but it's water under the bridge. Well, I guess we're still building that bridge. But we have bigger fish to fry. From the bridge. But enough about us. Can you trust me after everything that happened? I mean, I kept trying to eat you.
You were a different person. I cannot blame you for my mother's control.
Oh, that's a relief. Thought it might be weird between us. Wanna hug it out? Sorry, I just made it awkward, didn't I?
No more than Peter Parker does.
So, now that we've cleared the air, I'm a little worried about the deal we made with the devil. That's the first time I've meant it literally.
Mephisto is malevolent. Every interaction with him is playing with hellfire.
Oh, I hate fire. Almost as much as I hate demons. No offense, but I hear there's a gym here, and I'm itching to check it out. I'm gonna do that, unless you need something else?
I would like to get to know you better.
Okay, hit me.
I would like to know more about you.
Really? Like what?
What happened?
It's a long story. And not my favorite one to tell. I still find the occasional reporting gig, but... well, let's just say it's for news sites with stories about how the government...
Do they? What drives you to fight?
Plenty of people will tell you I'm no hero. Some of them might be living in the Abbey. I guess you could say I had a tough childhood. So I became a monster. To save those too small to fight for themselves. Is...
half the Midnight Suns believe the greater good can...
eat their enemies? My brand of justice.
I would like...
Naturally.
How did...
I got bitten by a radioactive...
What?
No, that would have been less traumatic. Truth is, Spider-Man brought the symbiote back. Be surprised what that kid gets up to. Anyway, Parker found the suit ill-fitting. His loss was my gain. Maybe I'll take... But without your mom, we also have limited shape-shifting abilities. Our tendrils are handy when we need to grab something. Don't tell Parker, but he traded down when he went back to those red and blue... Because I'm a king in black.
What is that?
It doesn't matter. Truth is, Venom isn't a singular personality.
Must be strange to have a conversation.
Yeah, well, if you thought it was hard fighting vamp... that's not how it works. I'm not deranged. I just share a body with an alien symbiote. And okay, yeah. But it also happens to be true. You want it to...
Actually,
I'm around it.
If Eddie gets out of hand, let me know. My claws can slice right through the symbiote.
Peter, are you all right?
Why? Because one of my ex-nemesis now lives in the same building? Do I not look...
You seem very relaxed.
Okay.
Which is surprising, because when you sleep tonight, all that separates you from one of your greatest nemesis...
And now...
If it is an issue, we can find him alternative logic.
No. I think this... Sure, I didn't exactly bond...
I will take your word.
Anyway, that's not the only reason I'm on edge. Back in the sewer, Mephisto called me by my name.
When you sign a contract with Mephisto, it is said he learns all your secrets.
So I should have read the fine print?
It was likely too small for you.
Well, it does not surprise me that the devil is a data miner. I wonder if he's about... I hope inviting the symbiote into our home doesn't corrupt us. No, morally. Been there, done that.
I don't think Eddie will fit in the Hellride's backseat. Or the front, for that matter. Oh! When he's Venom, does he squish down? I got lots of trunk space.
Anything else on your mind?
What does S.H.I.E.L.D. know about Mephisto?
What does an international espionage agency know about the actual devil?
Yes?
Not very much.
That is a lot.
Look, if Satan had a nuke, I could hand you a dossier thicker than your head. But he doesn't. Frankly, I should be asking you. What can you tell me?
Well, he is the actual...
Which is more than what S.H.I.E.L.D. will ever admit to knowing about
Mephisto detests new breed vampires.
I have no good answer for that. Nothing My gut tells me new breed vampires keep him from getting something he wants. You'll have to ask the...
Thank...
What's good?
Sometimes Eddie's emotions get the better of him, but his heart is in the right place. That's what matters.
Are you heading to the meeting?
Soon.
I hope...
Are you going to...
Very soon.
Are you prepared?
I am more than...
So don't get mad, but Caretaker wants to run Emo Kids.
I do not mind.
I'm a little mad. I don't want her thinking she's in charge now. All right, let's do this.
Lead the way.
How much did Nico tell you about tonight's meeting?
She said you are leading.
I suspect you have an opinion on them.
I am ready.
That's all?
Yes. When do we start?
As soon as you want.
Is this...
No, it's old magic, once used to heal tormented minds. It allows one to observe and process past events.
Why didn't you think of...
You've been gone so long. Until the last meeting, it didn't occur to me that the events of your death are, to you, quite recent. Now then.
We can begin.
What is the last memory on the night of your death?
Lilith, asking me to join her.
Keep it close. That's where you'll begin.
All right.
What do you see?
Lilith and I face each other in the circle. Join you? Why would I ever do that?
Since my transformation, I have made so many children, yet all pale beside my greatest creation. My true child, perfect, conceived in my very image.
I am nothing like you.
Not yet, but you will be, when I remove the shackles that bind
No.
you.
I will never stand by your side.
Foolish child, you have no choice in the... But we can no longer afford such lies.
I cannot move. The Darkhold. She has the Darkhold.
You cling to the delusions of your captors. Embrace your true self trapped within.
She lifts the Darkhold high. She...
That's it? That's how the hunter died?
There's nothing more.
So the hunter died because of a book?
Miss Rasputin, the Darkhold is hardly a book.
So Lilith read the hunter to death.
I guess she channeled her demon powers through the Darkhold.
Ugh, still a boring way to die.
What did Lilith mean?
I think Sarah can shed some light on this.
I think you're right. Sarah knows her sister better than anyone alive. Perhaps she has insight on what Lilith meant.
I will talk to Sarah.
Sounds good. I think that's it. You leaving?
In a minute.
Let me know when you're heading out.
I'm disappointed. I thought there'd be...
Same.
I always thought her attack on the Abbey was to recover the Darkhold, but it appeared...
What she said
No, it's nonsense, but she clearly believed what she said.
How?
When we're ready to face her, you may be able to...
You want to use me?
Well, if you're off...
Why is using me as...
Because it...
After...
Yes. You and Lilith. With the Darkhold between you.
If she used it to kill me, how did she...
The Darkhold is a dangerous book.
I know where my body ended up. What of Lilith?
The Knights of Wundagore took Lilith's body. I didn't ask where, and didn't want to know. Also provided to the Knights, in pieces for them to scatter throughout the world. It worked for centuries, until Hydra... Yes. The Darkhold...
I know where my body...
The Knights of Wundagore...
And the Darkhold?
Also provided to the Knights. It worked for centuries.
That is all I wanted.
Are you all right?
It is better than not knowing, but I am still figuring out...
That's normal. Take your time. I won't keep you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Observing your own death can lead to sleepless nights. If you have trouble sleeping... A joke, of course.
You died.
You sound...
Death for the hunter should not be so bad. Get your legs stuck in a combine harvest.
I think that's it. You leaving?
That is it for me.
Sounds good.
You wanted to speak?
I see you, Hunter. I notice what...
And what have I been up to?
Bad things. You should see the look on your face. I meant that... And more importantly, you're proving to be quite a good...
I am touched and honored to be considered a friend to you, Ileana.
Just don't let it go to your... For years in this realm, I felt out of place. No one understood me, and most people were terrified. Then I met the Midnight Suns, and it never felt right for a bad girl like me to fight with the good guys.
You have shown me a lot too, Ileana.
Perhaps, but I haven't told you everything. My time growing up in Limbo was difficult. The creature who brought me there, his name is Mephisto.
The Prince of Lies? The Great Corruptor? Master of the Realm of Lost Souls?
He sought to blacken my soul with corruption. Forced me to hurt. I hate what he did. What he made me do. But, am I a monster for being grateful it happened?
Of course not. A terrible creature inflicted pain on a friend of mine.
It was my fault.
He was always the monster, Ileana. Never you. That is what I see.
I do not agree. But I trust you. I shall consider what you said.
Okay.
Thank you for listening.
Hi. Stay out of trouble.
think I got under Magic's skin. This morning, she tossed all the cherry yogurt off the cliff.
Why?
She heard I like cherry yogurt.
I meant, why would she do...
I told her twice to keep a log of every time she opens a portal. She hasn't. I may have been brisk with her the third time.
You should go easy on Ileana.
Why? If she's part of the team, she has to pull her weight. And Tantrum...
She had led a harder life than I. Lilith may be the mother of demons, but Ileana was literally raised by a demon in hell. Limbo.
Oh, crap. And I thought I... Enough about that. Don't worry about the two of us beefing over yogurt. My favorite...
Who prefers
Tony. He spent the morning investigating. I heard him ask Strange if ghosts... You can't let him know it was magic. I need to see how his hunt for the yogurt ghost plays out.
Hunter.
How's it going, boss? Sure thing. Get started. Not bad, right? How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine. What are we building today?
So, do you have much experience with smithing? Perhaps you should put your suit on for this.
Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
I assume through some sort of elaborate computer-aided precision manufacturing process.
Well, that's how it is now, sure, but the very first one I hammered out with my own two hands.
Oh, that seems improbable.
You're a wizard.
Remind me not to ask you about anything ever.
See you, Hunter.
I'm happy to help, Hunter. Good day, Hunter.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub.
Time to take it to the next level.
Hunter? I needed this.
See you around.
Yes, hello.
All you have to do is take out that nest mother. Sounds simple enough, right?
I've not lost interest.
Show no mercy.
It will not take us long.
Yet. Let's settle. Just the boost I needed.
All who serve Lilith will fall.
Your power comes from a delicate balance.
Your time has come. You were too weak for this fight.
saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Innocent are spared.
I think you got him.
It is time.
Here we go. You'll have to excuse me if I don't cower in fear.
You will fall.
That actually hurt. I'll do whatever I can to help. Still coming this way. The light will heal you. I owe you one.
The spirit rises.
The light is on our side.
Appreciate it. Has
had your shot.
None will be spared.
Victory is nearly at hand. That'll work. You do yourself by association. You have been judged.
I am impressed. Some for the rest of us.
Fall before me.
Soon enough.
Over the years, Lilith's disciples have come in many forms. Your mother abandoned you.
We've done it. Excellent work.
If you're bored...
Will I see you at the meeting?
Maybe. Depends how...
Did you read?
Of course.
Are you heading?
Yeah.
Coming to...
Meet you there.
After you.
Yeah?
Welcome to book club.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't realize Steve knew the op. I really should have read...
Whenever I read this book, I can still hear the General's voice in my head.
Hunter. If you haven't already, you should welcome Logan. You good?
I am ready.
Before we start, I want to welcome Logan to the book club. What did you think of the book?
I didn't read it.
Okay then, guess I'll start. Steve, I really enjoyed this book.
What stood out to you?
I know people have different approaches to leading others, but I never considered what drives them to do so. Take Custer. He led from the front and eventually...
It was Custer's responsibility to judge what risks his soldiers would take.
Yeah, I'm not losing any sleep over that. I think the biggest lesson...
Also, you can't just get through life with a pretty face.
I thought you didn't read the book.
I didn't, but I picked things up from context.
I learned more about George Washington from this book than anything I was taught in school.
Yeah, that surprised me as well.
Before this, I associated him with statues, paintings, and the dustiest parts of American history.
But here we see a military leader whose personal ambition was the victory of his army. He was clear-eyed about his goals and knew how to get out of his own way. Washington led from the top, though he kept counsel with various advisors. Once he made a decision, he expected his subordinates to follow his orders.
For less capable people, that sounds far too rigid a way to lead.
Yeah, I find it's best to leave some wiggle room. Give your people objectives and the resources to achieve them. More than anyone else in the book, Washington believed true leadership is a contract bestowed upon you by those whom you lead.
And that's where the book gets its title?
Right. The mantle of authority. It's something that augments you.
Which brings us to our final profile.
We really don't have to do this one. And now I'm interested.
Steve, how long have you bugged me to read this?
Not because of the chapter on me. You all know General Phillips selected me for the Super Soldier program. For a time, he commanded me in the field, and that's why my profile is in the book. He was kind to say I led by example. Maybe that's how it used to be. But the Avengers isn't a military organization. If I gave Tony an order, he'd laugh in my face. To get anything done, I need the group's consensus. I can't give pretty speeches about the need to sacrifice. I have to show that putting in the effort today will make a better tomorrow.
It cannot be as simple as you make it sound.
Oh, it never is. It's a constant struggle. But...
All right, we'll call it here. Next month is... Hunter, do you have any books to suggest?
None from the past few centuries.
Then Logan could pick the next one.
Sure. The Adventures of Crash Morgan number 5, The Last Queen of Deimos.
What is that exactly?
It's about a space explorer with a ray gun, a jetpack, and a fishbowl helmet. Travels through space with a robot dog. They get in wacky adventures.
That's a classic. A buddy of mine had that in basic.
I'm always up for space nonsense.
I'm not, but that's the book. I'll give it a shot.
I'm not sure why Logan joined book club if he's not...
You are not required to do so.
Come on, it's the principle.
I'm actually surprised, Steve.
Why? What did you think?
Well, the punch is decent. But there should have been a bigger spread.
What I meant, what did you think about book club?
I just told you. Thumbs up for punch, thumbs down for snacks.
Hey, well, at least Logan...
You did not think?
I wasn't sure he'd be into book club.
The name alone has me intrigued.
Maybe you're right. I should learn to roll...
You welcomed a resurrected demon slayer into your life.
Can't argue. When you first joined, I wanted you to...
Good call.
You calling it?
I am taking off.
Good meeting.
was a good girl. It is my Charlie girl.
Hunter, hello. It's always good to see you.
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
Ready to fight some crime?
How goes it, Hunter? Or...
Hello.
Is there something I can help?
Was I? Huh. You read me so well.
You have never really spoken.
I guess I don't like to dredge up old men.
What was my mother like?
Better than me. She was the brave one. Everyone loved her. So you can imagine how hard it was for me when she sold her soul.
Perhaps you did not know her as well as you thought.
I suppose you're right. As much as I don't want to. She had everything going for her. Everything. Beauty, brains, talent. What a way. We should have been a family.
I suppose we have each...
Yes.
What have you got for me, boss?
Good?
What can I say except you're welcome? Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech. I'm here if you need me.
We could go a few rounds.
No pain, no gain. Caretaker said I need to be a team player, so I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
This might burn a little.
All right then.
I should come back another night.
If Hydra's mystics succeed in opening that rift, they'll call even more of Lilith's children to their side.
I'm right here.
Getting it done any way we know how.
That easily.
What are the qualifications to be a Hydra officer? I'd have guessed a warm body, but I think Lilith solved that too.
That's one mystic out.
What is it like being so inconsequential?
That'll work. I feel at least 4% stronger than before. Gotta check my math. Let's do it. I heard Lilith is kind of hot. Any of you dorks make a move yet?
It was your time.
Mystics are digging deeper, reaching for something to call for.
My purpose.
Hey, it's hurt!
good.
We don't fear death.
Love ya.
They are repositioned.
Or I'll melt your face.
arrive!
Ready to smack around a few red shirts?
Need us more than I do. Want to try this together?
We are getting pretty good at this. This shouldn't take long.
A feeble effort.
Whatever works for you.
Cannot be turned back. We will never forsake her. An enduring strength.
That actually hurt a little.
Her will.
Keep after me.
Behold their passage.
A change of mind.
This is it.
I'm not even gonna ask where you got the blood.
I owe you. You asked for it.
Very effective.
hurry.
Ready?
That wasn't bad.
We've done it.
Hey!
Nice shirt. Cool symbol.
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
How's your spark treating you? Any feedback? Acceptable answers are genius design, work of a genius.
It is well crafted. I use it every day, and it works no matter where I am.
So you'd call it,
A work of genius?
Perfect. That's a great pull quote for the press release.
What is a...
Don't worry about it. Hanging with Tony's always a good time. Wait till you play the first Start games. Although that project has a lot of trouble retaining talent.
Remind me about the seal?
Now that you have the moon seal, seek out the glyph to place it in.
Ominous indeed.
Hypus was among the first of the Elder Gods born at the dawn of our world. And unfortunately for him, he was also the first among them to die.
How does an Elder
Another Elder God. In this case, his own brother, Set.
Lovely. You were too weak for this fight. I see not much as faith in the world's phenomenon. Some for the rest of us. Will they focus on me?
By consuming Hypus, Set absorbed his brother's power, but also triggered the downfall of the Elder Gods, as they turned on one another and became demons.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. You had your chance to escape. Your mother abandoned you. Feel my call. The light is on our side. Welcome assistance.
I mentioned during the last trial, with most of the Elder Gods corrupted, a tomb was born and sent to destroy them. When he was done, he released their energy back to the stars.
And now they watch in silence from above while I fight for their amusement.
Who am I to speculate on their intentions? So far, I'd say things have worked out to your benefit.
They cannot possibly catch you. Behold the light's gift!
one chance. The team is falling apart.
After this, you should be all the more prepared for whatever Lilith has planned in the coming days.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall. That was something. We'll make this quick. Return to your mother. Some for the rest of us. I saw a move like that centuries. This shall be of great help.
I'm sure Hippus will be pleased. You've proven yourself more than capable.
This looks like it. Hippus will provide. Blessings of Hippus. If his help was warranted, Hippus would provide. There is only so much Hippus can do. Hippus does not seem to agree. Perhaps I ask too much of him. The god's latest gift seems to be quite powerful. I've already removed a great deal of corruption afflicting the grounds nearby.
I've noticed. I take it that means the latest trial wasn't much of an obstacle for our legendary hunter and their faithful companion.
We were ready for what awaited us.
The power of renewal is indeed a remarkable thing, especially when facing such an insidious problem.
But how did this corruption come to spread across the grounds in the first place?
I mentioned before that Wanda had visions after absorbing the power of the Moon Seal at my... But it's obvious now I didn't truly understand the depths of what she was...
What do you think really happened?
I've told you that Wanda wasn't a descendant of the Blood. In truth, her magic was born in chaos, from the touch of the Dark God. I fear this connection between them was even stronger.
She cannot be blamed for something out of...
Of course not. Just look at the group we have working with us.
It is done now in any case. We can only move forward.
Renewing the grounds is already an important step forward.
Wanda's visions. Were they part of her ties to Chthon?
She described them like a dream. Broken, but you're right, Hunter. I believe now it was Chthon who came to her. His influence...
And the corruption on the grounds. This...
It seems almost too clear now. The corruption on the grounds returned just as...
Was there nothing in her journal?
Maybe we've gotten ahead of her. I should return to the library and continue the translations. Come by tomorrow and I'll let you know if I've found anything new.
All will be restored.
He hears me, but has no answers. Hippus brings renewal. Hippus does not seem to agree. He hears me, but has no answer. The goddess disagrees. Autumn must not see it that way. He is in agreement. Autumn thinks otherwise. Hippus will provide. If it was here, Autumn would show me. What is this? It looks like a fragment of a moon seal.